Hey guys, if you're new to coding and want an easy way to start programming without installing anything on your computer, Replit is one of the best platforms you can use now. In this complete beginner tutorial, I'll show you exactly how to use Replit step by step, from creating an account, setting up your first project, writing code, running programs, and understanding the interface. This guide is perfect if you're learning Python, JavaScript, HTML, CSS, or any other supported language. And by the end of this video, you'll be comfortable using Replit as your main coding environment. Okay, and now let us begin with the introduction. What is Replit and why use it? So Replit is an online coding platform that runs entirely in your browser. You don't need to install Python, Node.js, or any other software locally. And with Replit, you can write and run code instantly, learn programming from scratch, build websites and apps, collaborate with others in real time, access your project from any device. This makes it ideal for beginners, students, or anyone who wants to code fast. And of course, the first step is going to be creating an account, which is of course free. So you go to replit.com, go back here, and then click on create an account. And then you can create your account using these services, which is just with your email address. Then we have Google, GitHub, X, and Apple. So with all of these, you are easily able to sign up. And then once you're logged in, you land on the Replit dashboard, where all your projects called REPLs are stored. So if I close this incognito, then this is going to be the interface. And then to start coding, you just need to create an app. And of course, for this, you will need to type in your idea, as you can see in this field. So this is of course AI generated, and you just pretty much explain in simple words, but of course in a detailed manner, as many details as possible, because that's going to matter for the end product, the quality of it, and how close it's going to be to what you're actually looking to, accomplish at the end. And in here, you can choose as you can see, the type of your app. For example, it's a web app, mobile app, data app, 3D game. You can also create a 3D game, agents and automations, which is at beta, and also general. And also, instead of building right away, you can plan your work before building. But that is core, meaning that you will need a subscription for this. And also you'll be able to, of course, choose at any time your programming language, project name, and visibility, public or private. For beginners, good starting languages are Python for general programming, JavaScript for web and logic, and HTML, CSS, and JS for websites. So you just select a language, give your project a name, and click Create, which is Start right over here. And then once you create your app, of course, you will open it up right away. In my case, I will open up the app that I've already created before. So as you can see, when your REPL opens, you will have these tabs. So what do we have here? On the left, we have our AI and also the file explorer, where your project's files live. In the center, you have the code editor. As you can see, I have lines so I can start coding and typing in. No, actually it's moved. The files are on the right now. On the center, we have the coding panel, and on the left, we only have our AI mode, where we can chat with an agent. So what do these tabs do? So if we're talking about the agent, as you can see, agent can make changes, review the work, and debug itself automatically. So just like I said, if you wish to change your project, if you wish to choose your programming language, etc., you can do it right here. Also, as you can see, we have the preset buttons that will allow you very, very important things. For example, check my app for bugs, connect a database, add authenticated user login. So all of these things are essential. So if you want to go for these, you can just type any one of these and AI will start setting them up for you. And also, what do we have? What else do we have? We also have the tabs. So as you can see, I have my Python code in here that I can just start editing or creating. We have a console. This is where you can run your commands and your code. We have files, if you wish to create files. And also, if you press on plus, as you can see, we have multiple tools, such as publishing your code, integrations, database, authentication. What do we have? You can search for the code if you're looking to find something particular, extension store, connection to GitHub, workflows, so plenty and plenty of stuff here. And for example, if you're looking to start with something simple, you can just use Python, for example. It's just a choice. You can use another programming language, and you just type in print hi all, and then when you type in this code, you just open up the console and press on run Replit entry point. And as you can see now, our code is successfully done, and you've ran it, and it's printing hi all for us in the console. So of course, make sure that there is no errors in the code as well. So once you run it, you will immediately see the input in the console. This instant feedback is one of the biggest advantages of Replit for beginners. And now let us talk what you can realistically build as a beginner on Replit. For example, you can create a basic calculator, a to-do list, simple website, a number of guessing game, and a chatbot using basic logic. And for web projects, Replit automatically gives you index.html, which is right over here, this one, style CSS, and script.js. You can write HTML for structure, CSS for design, and JavaScript for interactivity, all in one place. And now, about saving and accessing projects. Every change you make is also saved. You can close your browser, switch devices, and come back later. Your code will still be there. All projects are stored in your Replit dashboard under My Rebels. And then, if you wish to collaborate, you can just click on this button over here. As you can see, it's called Multiplayers, and you can just invite another person by their name or email, username, sorry, or you can just send a private join link, and you'll be able to do coding in real time together with them and cooperate. So maybe if you have someone more experienced or something and you want them to help you code, you can just connect them to this project and you can have fun together. And of course, at the very end, when you're ready to publish your project, you can just press on publish. Let me actually open up a different project where it actually says publish. So for example, web canvas, this one, as you can see, we have a publish button. When you're ready to publish it, as you can see, you just press on publish. You will be given a URL. So this is your URL and domain. If you wish to change your domain, that's also possible, but with a subscription. And then that's pretty much it. You can now create projects, write code, run programs, install libraries, and build simple apps using Replit. If this tutorial helped you, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more beginner-friendly coding guides and app tutorials. Thanks for watching. Happy coding!